Hey everyone, today we are starting our video series on behaviorism. For those of you who don't know, behaviorism is literally the grand encompassing method in which we will use to train your dog to do anything. From personal protection to obedience to agility, we'll always use behaviorism. That is the preferred method, and I would say encompasses 99% of all trainers. On one way or another, they're going to use behaviorism. Behaviorism is practically two parts. There's some other factors that will come into play over time that you'll learn about, but it really starts with classical conditioning, or Pavlov's theory, you may otherwise know it as. That's where we take an unconditioned stimulus. In the case in the videos you're about to see is just these little trainer treats, nothing special, and I will notice an unconditioned response.
What's this? What? What?
Okay, so easy enough, right? I let the dogs know that I have food, and that's that unconditioned stimulus. And you can already see the unconditioned response. They are jumping over each other. They are trying to get the food. I just haven't, at this point, I haven't relayed what I need them to do in order to get the food. But you can see that focus. And as I had said before, I use this with a ton of clients to train them to do different things. We start obedience sessions or detection or protection. Now, granted, we're not using food, but we start it all in the same way by queuing up that dog, letting them know we have something. We just haven't relayed yet what it is that they need to do to get it. So in the gap between these two videos, all I've done is played the tone that you're about to hear and given the dogs food. I mean, like randomly. It wasn't just this big setup venue, and it wasn't done stringently. Play the tone, they look up, and they got food in their face. And so we have essentially have started that process of pairing the unconditioned stimuli, if you will, of the food and the whistle, or the food and the tone, the same as Pavlov did with the food and the bell. So this tone is essentially the same thing as when you tell your dog sit, and when their butt hits the ground, you give them a treat. It's the same thing. That's using classical conditioning. You have been doing it, but hopefully seeing it in this like real black and white manner will help you understand how to use it better. And I'm always here if you need more help. We can definitely do that. So in the video I'm about to play, you'll see after, I want to see no more than 5 trials. I mean, it's quick. It doesn't, they're clever animals. I don't need to tell anybody that. So this is just after a couple trials of pairing that tone with that food, and you'll see the response we got. It's pretty awesome. Okay, so super easy. I taught the dogs how to recall quickly. And for those of you looking at it, and I'm sure quite a few of you are, and saying like, wow, that's really sloppy, that's done on purpose. I want to show how easy this is, how almost accidental it could be. It doesn't take much, guys. It doesn't take much at all. It just takes good timing and knowing the steps. I mean, this is something almost robotic. This is one of the very few things in dog training that can be robotic, where you can just look at it step by step. Now, classical conditioning can go really far. That's obedience. That's a lot of things. And it can move into behavior modification, as a lot of my clients know. We do use classical conditioning. I definitely recommend some more reading on this because it is a integral and super crucial part of behaviorism. Next, we're going to move into operant conditioning with my man B.F. Skinner and sort out the rest of learning. Now, really similar. It is extremely similar, but it really takes the cake as far as explaining learning. I mean, it is the biggest part of behaviorism. So a lot of you are already familiar with portions. Some of you may only be using a few portions of it. I'm going to explain all of them and show you how it can be beneficial in training. I hope this helped out. Check out the next videos that we're going to throw out. And thanks for watching, guys.